My friends, my family, my friends, my family, my friends, my family and friends, family and friends, families and friends, families and friends, families and friends. What is going on, guys? Follow CQ.
Cassandra, Lee, and together
we are the Power Couple. Yeah,
I like
we
saying that.
in the house.
Power Couple in the house.
We in the house. We in the house. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you have a phenomenal morning. Today we are going to be talking about some really good stuff.
We're talking about some sexy stuff.
We're talking about some sexy stuff. We're talking about
sexiness.
We're talking about some sexy stuff, man. Sexy.
I can't say sexy.
And I'm learning. Today I learned a very good lesson
about how to be sexy.
How to be sexy.
Man, I'm excited, guys. This is the Power Couple Show. We're here live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We are live on Meerkat and YouTube and
the PowerCoupleShow.com.
Like the bomb.com.
Like the bomb.com.
Yeah, you said it.
Like the bomb.com.
Don't sing, baby. That's not romantic.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, so it's Wednesday. Which means it's the middle of the week.
It's the middle of the week.
All right, we got after today, we got 2 more episodes.
Two more episodes for the week.
Man, I'm excited because I love Wednesdays. Wisdom Wednesdays.
Wisdom Wednesdays. You ready to get some wisdom from the Power Couple Show?
Yes, I am. If you are, put it in the comments.
Retweet this.
Share this on Facebook, guys.
Give us some love.
Give us some love. How was your morning today? Fallow and I woke up. We had some breakfast.
Today we woke up.
It's a high carb day, which is great.
It's a high carb day. For those who don't know what that is, that means that
we get to
eat
eat
a lot of carbs because we're doing a lot of high intensity workouts.
We're doing carb cycling. So we had a high intensity train, a hard cardio.
Yeah.
Show the guns, baby.
Show the guns. Hold on.
Yeah. All right. So we did a lot. we did that, right? Then we came back and we got ready for the show. And now we is here. You got our attention. We're here for you. What did you do today? Where are you guys from? What's going on in your neighborhood?
What's going on in your world, man?
What's going on in your world, guys? We are going to be talking about today getting sexy.
How to get sexy for your spouse.
Okay. So we're going to dive into
this. Sexy.
Too sexy for this shirt. How does it sound?
I don't know.
Or how about I'm bringing sexy back.
Done. Oh, but Justin Timberlake?
All right, anyway, we're about to dive into this topic, okay? How to get sexy for your spouse, getting sexy for your spouse. So let's start off like this, okay? What is sexy?
What is sexy?
What is sexy? Have you actually asked your spouse, what does sexy mean?
If you take the Y, it's sex. So it's just sex?
What does sexy mean, okay? And throughout, time, this word and the meaning of it has evolved. It has evolved from just a physical thing, right? It's evolved from, so many things. But let's look at the definition here, baby.
The definition here on sexy says attractive or exciting, seductive, desirable, alluring, toothsome. These are some synonyms, right?
Yeah.
Sexually aroused. Okay, that's another one. Neither of them was feeling sexy. So, I think sexy is just, just
exciting, enticing.
Just enticing, man. It's like
Why do you keep pushing me?
I'm sorry because you're so sexy. I can't,
You're so annoying.
This morning is just you're just so sexy. I'm like I gotta put you.
Anyway, so sexy is like enticing. Okay, it's exciting. It's alluring. It's desirable. Okay, so baby, we're gonna do this right now live. Okay, and what I want you to do is if you're with your spouse right now. I want you to do this live with them.
Do it right now. Kiss them. It's fine.
No, if they're not with you, send them a text message right now or get them on the phone, okay? Ready? I want you to ask your spouse this. Baby?
Yes. I am here.
What does sexy mean to you?
Sexy means when you're wearing something very, very nice.
Look how he pushes me, see?
And
he moves me.
You're sexy right now. In your hair. No, I mean sexy.
Like describe it seriously. What makes you what entices me to you?
I think it's a combination.
What makes me desirable to you?
Desirable, okay. Yeah, so I mean there's a couple things, okay? Like, making sure you're dressed, to the par.
All right, so you like when I'm dressed nice.
Yeah. Like you're not acting like a fool, okay?
Like I don't look like a fool?
You don't look like a fool, you don't act like a fool. I mean you're just like, you're on a mission,
Mhm.
I think when I look at sexy, the best way to describe it is like when you're first dating. You know, it's like when you're first dating, your objective is to make sure that you look good for your partner all the time.
Mhm.
There's a certain way you talk.
Yeah.
There's a certain way you spit game.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of that, I think, makes it sexy. I think that if we could just go back to when our first time, like our first days when we were dating,
all right, so
just for any relationship, really.
So looking good, the desire for me to actually want to look good for you.
Yeah, the desire.
What else?
The talk, the attitude's got to be there.
Okay,
like,
what else?
You know, and I mean, you could be sexy physically doing other things like with your face, your fingernails, you know, your hands.
All right, cool. So basically, my look.
Yeah, your look.
Okay, now ask me the same question.
Okay, baby, what does sexy mean to you?
Well, what makes you desirable to me is when you want me, like when you show me that you want me. It makes
That's so crazy.
It does. It makes me want you back.
That's amazing.
I think that's natural. I mean, this is why a lot of girls, right? And this happens a lot to teenage girls, right? That the moment a guy says, "Oh, you're cute," immediately the girl wants them, and they're not even something that they like. They're not even their type.
They don't even look all that.
Right, but it happens a lot to teenage girls because we just want to be wanted, right? At the time. All right, so when you want me, immediately it makes me want you back. When you're dressing good, okay? When you dress good, I'm like, that is my man, right? When he works out, okay? When you're clean cut, this guy used to never ever not look like shaggy. Like
he was clean cut.
He was clean cut. Like if one hair came out of line, he went to the barbershop immediately when we were dating. That was him.
Yeah, it still is. You tell him right now.
Yeah, it is.
I need you on my meerkat, okay?
I'm sorry.
I need people to see you because that's how I get more people on mine.
So here's another one. When you get results in business.
When I get results in business. Actually, what I just did, right?
Look.
Wasn't that sexy? Okay,
it's my turn, right? When you do something that gets a result towards our bigger picture, you become sexy.
It's sexy, boy.
And I tell you this all the time. Like, I tell you, like, yo, you're so sexy when you do boom. You're like, okay. Like, when you get a result for business, whether it's you just help someone get to the next level, or someone is like, man, Bello, you changed my life, or even if it's monetarily, like any result you get for the bigger picture that you and I have, you become sexy, bro. I'm like, dang, okay?
Sexy.
When you buy me gifts, I find you sexy. You become like a sugar daddy sexy, you know, like baby, I want that. And you're like, baby,
let's do it.
I got you. It's like the best, okay? So what I'm describing is, baby, you're sexy in more than just looks, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That it's not just, you know, the clean cut and the nice, you know, suave look and the talk. It's, you know, some of the things that makes you desirable to me is the hunger you have for where we're going, the results that you get, your need and desire to provide for me makes you sexy.
Yeah.
And I love that. So this is a good exercise, right? We did this live in front of you, right? Because you need to figure out, what does your spouse look for to desire you?
Yeah, what is your spouse looking for, right?
Yeah, because then you can present yourself that way.
Then it's not hard to be sexy.
Then it's not hard to be sexy.
Right,
exactly.
It's not hard. It's like, you know, when you know exactly what somebody wants to buy from you, it's not hard to sell them on that, right? Because they're looking for it. They have a problem. You know, the person who goes to the car dealership looking for a car, okay, the salesman is not going to have a hard time getting them to buy anything.
Right.
Because they've already made the decision that they're going to buy a car. They're just looking to see which one they're going to buy from. Right? So it's a lot easier. And the same thing is when you understand what your partner gets turned on by, what makes them feel like you're sexy, right? Whatever the case is, you can begin to start being more intentional about how you do certain things, so then your partner can just want to desire you more.
That's true.
And I think it's the same thing for guys too. Like for guys, I know that this is a big thing where sometimes our confidence will go down if we feel like we're not being desired, okay? So if you feel like you're not being desired, this is a great question you should ask your spouse.
Yeah.
Okay, and say, hey, babe, look, listen, I know this is weird, okay, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, maybe you guys have that relationship where you guys can be more open and say, hey, look, I just want to know, what do you think makes me sexy? Like, what do you think What gets you turned on? What makes you think I'm sexy?
And to make sure that it's not just a physical thing, you can just use the word desire if you want. You know, what makes me desirable?
Yeah, what makes me desirable? And that's gonna get her to, that your spouse is gonna let you know what's that thing that turns her on about you, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, oh man, this is such a good exercise.
And then in return, what's gonna happen? You're gonna reap the benefits because now you're gonna be more intentional. Now you're not just leaving it up to chance, right? You're at, like, I just learned something right now too. Like, you know, my wife, when she's desired for, when I compliment her more, she reciprocates that back.
Naturally.
Right? How awesome is that?
Heck yeah.
You know, now I don't have to be like, oh my gosh, it's been such a long time. Like, she's not really going after me, right? Then maybe you've been leaving things up to chance. Why don't you ask her exactly what makes her want?
See,
what makes her desire you?
Man, you know what the problem is in I would say immature relationships. Okay, the problem with immature relationships is that everything is left up to assumption, right? It's like, what kind of game are we playing here? And you have to try to figure out what your spouse is thinking, or I hate that game. Like, I hate it. Remember when?
No, we got a like.
Remember when we were? Thank you for the like, by the way. Remember when we were like dating and it was like, not me and you, like when you're like beginning in the dating field.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, don't text back on the second date, right? Make sure they text you. You want to make sure that they're just as interested. And it's like this game where you're trying to figure each other out when really it's like, just be upfront, right? Just be open. Just be like, dude, I don't understand this. Tell me what you mean by this, right? And it's so important, like if you see your spouse, right, get turned on by something someone else does, okay, like you see them going, man, look at that guy, or look at that woman, oh my gosh, that's amazing, and you go, what the heck is it about this person that she or he enjoys? Don't wonder, freaking ask, right? Sit down, baby. What about that did you like?
Man, you know, I was loving the fact that you finally did your hair.
Whatever it is. And you sit down and you go, babe, tell me what makes me desirable to you. What do you find sexy about me? And when they describe it, like he said, now you're intentional. You are literally being intentional about how you're positioning yourself in front of your spouse to then require what? To acquire or to be enticed. Let me tell you something. If you ain't keeping up with the sexiness, you are hurting your relationship.
You're hurting your relationship, man.
If you're leaving it up to chance. Now, like you said, remember in the beginning, it was like you were on a mission to look good, stay looking good. You didn't want not one bad day to go on when you were dating. And now suddenly you're together for a while, you've been married for a while, and it's like you don't mind if your partner sees you all kinds of messed up. Oh, we're going to the store?
Man, do you?
I don't mind. Let's go to the store all like bummy, right? You know what I mean? Like, be sexy for your spouse, not just physically. If it's something that they like about how you run your life, how you commit to your goals and dreams, whatever it is, do it. It will bring them wanting more of you.
Exactly.
Man, this is huge.
Do it, man. This is huge.
Guys, this is the Power Couple Show. We're here live Monday through
Friday
at
10 a.m.
Eastern. We are live on
thepowercoupleshow.com,
Meerkat, and YouTube.
Guys, if you guys take some time to go to thepowercoupleshow.com, you guys can receive a free PDF, the 7 ways to becoming a power couple, okay? Plus, you're gonna get access to our VIP list, okay, where you can get daily reminders and updates when the next show is coming up, plus really cool insider tips, all right? For those who wanna know what exactly we do, how is the Power Couple doing Meerkat shows? Is this the only thing they do? How do they make a living, right? For those who wanna know a little bit more about that, you guys can go to wearethepowercouple.com, and you guys can find exactly how we leverage the internet to just do the things that we're passionate about, like discussing relationship advice.
Yeah, man, we love this. Guys, let's be sexy for one another, man. Be sexy for one another. If you have any questions or comments, put it below. We are going to answer them throughout the show as we listen to We're Bringing Sexy Back. Baby, I'm sorry. I'll let you with me if I misbehave. It's just that all makes me feel this way. Man, we're having too much fun here, guys. This is
The Power Couple
Show, and today we're talking about being sexy for your spouse, how to get sexy for your spouse. And those of you who are just arriving now, we're going to recap a little bit on what we just talked about. We literally just mentioned an exercise you guys can do, which is sit down with your spouse and say, baby, what makes me sexy?
What makes me sexy,
right?
baby?
You can say, baby, what will make me more desirable to you?
Baby, what's gonna make you want to just get in bed with me, man?
Look, let me tell you why this is powerful, right? Oh, let me just finish recapping. Once you get the answers from your spouse of what they look for in you or what they enjoy, start being intentional about being that way for your spouse. You're gonna find this spark just blazing, okay? Let me tell you why it's so important that you do this, okay? Number one, okay, it keeps you like this. All right, it keeps you together, man. It keeps you together.
Yeah, most importantly.
Number two, okay, there's a confidence, okay, that comes about when you're in public. It's like, that's my man.
That's my girl.
That's my man.
That's my woman.
That's my man. Right? And when you have that confidence, you can go anywhere, any place, anytime, never feel intimidated by the people you're around because you know what you have. You know what you have. You find your spouse sexy because they're literally doing everything that you're looking for within a spouse.
Absolutely. Guys, again, if you are loving this show, make sure you comment below on thepowercoupleshow.com. Make sure you retweet this. Make sure you
share this on Facebook.
Share this information, man, because it's powerful, right?
It is poder.
We're here to give you advice. We're your friends in relationship, okay? We're your friends in marriage, okay? We are your friends, guys. We are the Power Couple.
The Power Couple.
Actually care about your relationship, okay? And we want you not to give up on it. Like
That's
a lot
right.
of people are telling you to give up on it.
Man, if you've been married for some time and there's some blaze just starting to like go down, I want you to reignite it.
Reignite it, baby. Reignite it. It's beautiful,
Marriage is
okay?
beautiful.
We're the couple that's standing up and deciding to say, you know what? It's not okay to get divorced. It's not okay to give up. It's not okay to have a plan B. It's not okay to take the shortcut. Stand up, fight for what you believe, remember why you said why, and keep it moving. Stay madly in love, okay? We're here to tell you that the old sayings that our parents told us, what we saw in the past is not true. Just because someone didn't work out, just because they had a bad relationship, does not mean that yours is going to turn out bad, okay?
That's right.
You have the power because you are the Power Couple, man.
Look, guys, it is so important to remain sexy for your spouse, okay? Remain sexy. Find out what sexy means to them and start being it, start doing it, start owning it. Just be sexy for your spouse.
Be sexy for
your
spouse.
That is going to bring you guys, I mean, it's not the only thing, but it's definitely a really crucial part to your relationship, guys.
It is. It's sexy, man. You know, sexy is gonna lead into having sex, right? And you know, I know, like this is weird and everything, but the truth is that when we get married, a lot the sex goes down, right?
Let me tell you, man.
Sex is part of the relationship.
Yeah, but it not only just brings more sex, but it also brings an appreciation.
Appreciation,
okay? An emotional connection, okay?
And you can do that through sex.
Yeah, you can. It's true. Let me tell you, man. How do I want to say this? Do yourself a favor and get away from being comfortable with where your relationship currently is. Don't get comfortable, man. You want to constantly look for new ways to keep your spouse engaged. Constantly. Baby, let's try this. Baby, let's do this. Baby,
let's do this.
Yeah, man. And look, if you see your spouse slacking, just tell them. Just tell them. Has nothing to do with a personal issue, this and that, because you both want the same thing. You both are headed in the same direction. You say, babe, you haven't been doing this, and I really would love for you to do it. This is what I need. And then, do it. That's it. It's so simple.
Just do it, man.
There's no science to this. There's no science to how do I say it? How do I look? You want a stronger connection with your spouse? Yes. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen, okay? Find out what sexy means to them and get intentional about being sexy for them, guys. I love you guys. Baby.
I love you too, man. Your stream went down.
My stream went down.
Again, sexy girl.
I don't know why, man. All right, guys, we're gonna end the show here.
Guys, this is Paulo Secure here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. Thanks for.
We're making this a little shorter than normal.
Yes.
But we want to say thank you for coming and showing us some love.
We love you guys.
We talked about how to be sexy, right?
Yeah, how to be sexy.
How to be sexy to your spouse.
That's right. You guys can catch the recording on thepowercoupleshow.com.
You can see the
Make
whole
sure
thing.
you go there. If you're already there, you can rewatch this if you need to.
Yeah, and
Guys,
make sure you go there, get your free PDF, the 7 key components to becoming a power couple. Join our subscriber list, our VIP list. Get access to that stuff, okay? Just a quick recap, guys. You guys are awesome. Be great. Be awesome, okay? See you guys mañana and be sexy for your partner.
at 10 a.m. Eastern. Love you guys. Bye.